Hello and welcome to this 5th installment of the Hobbit SBG Grand Campaign from your favorite YouTube channel, Spillfriending in the Fellowship. I am your host, Andreas Norwegian Viking, joined here by your host,
Wild.
And we also have two guests today. We have the other Andreas Jansson.
I have Sebastian.
And they are going to help us playing this scenario, which is the Siege of Barad-dûr. So we have two factions, or actually four.
Many factions.
Yeah, many factions. On the one side, me and Andreas are going to take command of the Mordor force, which have lots of orcs and some siege weapons, siege defense weapons, I would say. Mm.
And for the good side, there's an alliance between men, elves, and dwarves. And we will try to take down this fortress
with our siege weapons.
With our siege weapons, siege tower, and battering rams and ladders.
Stuff like that. So this is an older scenario, published in White Dwarf number 308 UK edition. And they are playing by the old rules. So as with a bunch of the other scenarios we are playing in the first batch of this campaign, they will not be using any special strikes. They will not be using any heroic actions other than move, shoot and heroic combat. Mm-hmm. So there will be no channeling, no special heroic strikes, stuff like that.
And no penalty for shooting.
And there is no penalty for moving and shooting, moving half, that is.
Yeah.
And crossbows also have to stay still, as they always have. But there is no -1. To simplify things, we are using the profiles from the new supplement, so we are not going back in time and looking at old profiles. And we are not using every single special as they are in the old rules. That would be too much work because they aren't changed that much really. So that's it. So I hope you enjoy this battle, and we are excited to show you. So we'll come back after this.
Sauron, unwilling to again confront the combined forces of the Free Peoples after the struggle at Dagorlad, withdrew to his chief stronghold. Barad-dûr was a formidable defense, infused with much of Sauron's might and the power of the One Ring. Though many attacks were made, the forces of good were constantly cheated of their success they needed. The outer walls of the Dark Tower stayed firm against their efforts. Bolstered by the arrival of Elrond Half-Elven, High King Elendil and his son Isildur and their armies, as well as a contingent of dwarves, Gil-galad sounds the advance once again. And so the battle begins.
So here we are at the beginning of the Siege of Barad-dûr. Isildur and his forces, as well as Gil-galad and Elrond, has made ready, and they are bringing the ladders, they're bringing the battering rams, and they're bringing a big siege tower. So the forces consist of Elendil, Isildur, Gil-galad and Elrond, as well as a dwarf king and his minions, and they are ready to assault the fortress. The battle is being played on a 4x4 foot table, so everything you see behind here is just to make things look better. And the good side is moving onto the table. And on the other side we have the might of the orcs, or at least these are the orcs that were sent out to stall the good side. So you have 16 war guiders with an orc captain on a warg, as well as 8 orcs, 4 on each side, and this one orc who was a bit naughty and was sent out. On the battlements themselves, we have a couple of siege bows and lots of orc warriors to defend the fortress. And on the far sides, in the corners, there are 2 catapults, one on each side. So, as we said, these are playing the old rules, and in the old rules, good have priority for the first turn. So, good side starts. So, the objectives for this game is as follows. The game lasts for 25 turns, at which point the game ends. The good player wins if he has achieved 2 out of the following objectives. The good player has 15 or more models on or behind the wall on the start of any turn. If the good model managed to have leave the board edge via the southern table edge, that is behind the walls, they count as 2 models. One of the other objectives is also to slay all the 4 orc captains, and the last one is to reduce the evil force to 25% of their starting numbers. So if the good side manages 2 of these objectives before the end of the game, the good player wins. We also have a couple of special rules, and that is the Sauron special rule. Sauron is not on the table himself, but is using the magic to help his minions. So Sauron can use each turn 3 dice to cast a spell from his spell arsenal. There is not allowed to use might on that, and it has to be used from one of the orc captains. The Eye of Sauron is also in effect. That means every evil model has +1 courage, and every good model has -1, and also every evil model counts as being in range of the banner. So that is the scenario.
Yeah. And if you want to play this scenario yourself, you can find it on page 112 to 113 in this White Dwarf issue. That's number 308 in the UK White Dwarf.
Yes. So we'll come back with the priority roll for the first turn. So the epic handshake before the game. Good luck, guys. And we start with the good side moving onto the table. So then we will come back after the good side has moved. So we are coming back now because Sauron is casting Zapwill on Gil-galad, who is behind there, 18-inch range on the spell. So we'll come back now with the dice roll, and it's 3 dice needing a 3+. And we get a Bosch! Wow, the first dice roll of the game is a Bosch. That's amazing. Nice work, Andreas.
Very nice.
And of course, the rules state that we cannot use might.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No Zapwill.
No Sapwell. So that means we are finished with the movement phase, and here's how it's looking. We have the gigantic, wonderful siege tower has moved up full. We have a bunch of bowmen that has moved up half. The elves and the dwarves have all moved up their siege ladders. And here we have the line of bow firing and throwing orc on wargs. Small contingent of orcs on each side have moved up. And here we have the gatekeeper. The gatekeeper has tried to prove himself to the other orcs who he was a bit cheeky with, so he will stand there and watch the gate. So we'll come back now with shooting from the Alliance of Good.
So we're starting with some shots from the siege tower on to the captain. So So Sebastian, the 5 blue dice hitting on
3 plus.
3 plus.
Wow! Just 1 hit. So we have to check if we hit the rider or the work.
We hit
And
the
it's
work.
the work.
Hit it in the dice box.
Yeah.
And it's not a wound.
It's not a wound.
Okay.
So we'll try the. We have 5 bowmen here from Numenor and 1 elf. They're shooting on this little orc contingent on the side. Just thin out the ranks a bit. So the green dice are the men on 4 plus and blue 3 plus. So we have
3 hits.
3 hits. And we have
1
1
wound.
wound.
Yeah.
So that's just one of them gone.
And the last 3 archers here have a fine line of sight there.
Straight to the
And
captain.
straight to the captain.
Yeah, hit on 4 plus, yeah. And no hits.
And no hits.
And there is fantastic dice rolling in this first turn.
I guess I know this is going.
Okay, so then we have evil, which will shoot. So we'll come back after we have decided. So we're coming back now with the evil shooting. So we'll start with the first of the 2 catapults, and it's shooting indirect straight at the siege tower. Hits on a 5 plus. Come on, Andres! And it hits! Okay, so we have to roll on this scatter charge. And it's a 2, so that means it scatters onto another target within 6 inches. So where do you want it to go?
Who should we take out?
Take out the archers.
Yeah.
Right? So you can take out this archer.
Yeah.
So that means that these 3 are hit. So they are wounded on 3 plus.
At least 1.
Oh, we have such good dice rolling. So one of them dies.
Yeah, take the middle one.
Wow!
That's where the stone hits.
And then we'll come back with the other catapult, also shooting at the siege tower. Come on, Andres! And it misses. Okay. So then we have the siege bow number 1. This siege bow is shooting at the elf farthest from this side, holding a ladder. So this elf right here. Hits on a 5 plus. And it misses. Okay, so the next one will shoot on the Khazad guard over on this side. And it also misses on a 1. It's fantastic dice rolling. And then we have the 8 Warg Riders, so 5 of them are shooting at the elves on top of the siege tower. It's on 5s. Oh, yeah, 5s. Oh, wow! So that's
that made up
4
for it,
hits. Awesome. And they need to go in the way for the barricades. Yeah. So that's 1 through. And 2 through. Okay. And it's strength 2 against defense 5s. So 6s. Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. And we have 3 left. We can shoot at the Dwarf King. Because we need to take him out. So that's 1 hit. And wounds on a 6 followed by 4. But it was a 1, so
nothing.
Alright. So this is the action after turn 1. We have 1 casualty. Amazing. So priority for turn 2.
Yep.
So we have a dwarf die against a red GBHL die, and it goes to good. So we'll come back after movement. So we're coming back now with the orc captain charging Elrond and another elf, and Sauron will use his magical powers when the orc is coming in to cast Transfix on Elrond. 3 dice, cast it in the dice tray, Andreas, and he casts it on a 5. Alright, So, how many will do you want to use?
2 dice.
2 dice?
Yeah.
And it doesn't resist, you want to use might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to do it.
So might point is used to change roll to 5. So we'll come back when movement is complete. So this is how it's looking after movement. So the siege tower has moved forward only half. The elves and the dwarves have formed a defensive position, throwing away their ladders to receive the charge, the inevitable charge of the orcs. So here we have 2 orcs that lost their courage tests, trying to charge the elf heroes. But there was enough that came in. Sadly, all the throwing weapons missed or didn't wound. And we have the line of the warg riders with bows that will shoot into the combat onto their heroes to try to kill them. We have moved up some orcs over here. And there's also a small scrimmage at the end of the battlefield over there with some castle guards. So then we will come into the elf shooting and the dwarf shooting. So where do we start?
Yeah, we start from the tower and
Yeah.
we can try to shoot at the warg riders. Maybe those who didn't pass the courage tests first. So
Wow!
it's 4
One
hits.
miss. Nice.
And
So
so
did you hit the
let's
wargs or
check.
riders?
Yeah. 3 on the riders.
Yeah.
So let's take it one by one. Nope.
One
One
wound. And 2 wounds.
2 and the warg. No.
No. So we'll have to take courage tests on the wargs to see if they stay. So the first warg, courage 3. No, it went away. And the second one, it also went away. Okay, so they are dead. Nice shooting from the elves. So then we'll come to...
These guys move too much, so they can't shoot. So we have 3 Numenors and 1 elf inside here, so they'll shoot at these advancing orcs.
Yes.
So green for Numenor. So this is a 6. So 2 men hit and 1 elf.
Yep. So 5s. So 1 is going down.
And then we have a couple of dwarves who have a clear path through the combats here. So 2 shots.
Wow, double
Hits,
6.
Double 6. First double 6 of the battle. And there is... Oh, we need to roll...
Yeah, you hit 1 rider and 1 warg.
We take the first warg.
It's not wounded.
No wounds. And the rider is a 6.
Yeah, and a courage test from the warg. Double 6!
Second
double So-
6 in the pairs.
We will replace one of the warg riders with a warg.
Nice.
Awesome.
And then we have the last 3 dwarves here. We'll shoot down on the end of the warg bowman line.
So 2 hits.
2 hits.
Randomizing.
2 hits on riders.
Yes.
And
No wounds. Okay. So we will come back with the evil shooting. So we're coming back with the evil shooting. So we'll start with these 2 warg riders shooting into the combat onto Elrond. So we have 2 shots, hits on 5+, and it's 1 hit. Does it hit you or does it hit the evil side? 1, 2, 3 evil. It hits evil. Okay, so randomize the orc, warg or rider. We're hitting the warg and wounding the warg on a 5+. No. Okay, so we have the next 3 shots. These 3 warg riders going on to Gil-galad. We have no hits, and the last 2 over here are trying to hit on Elendil. And 1 hit. Does it hit the evil side or the good side? It hits the evil side. Of course it does, Andreas. You're also good this turn.
But also
And it hits the warg.
Oh, right, of course.
And
way.
then we will have to see if it wounds, and it doesn't wound. Okay. So then we're coming back with the first catapult, trying to hit the siege tower. Hits on a 5+. Doesn't hit. The next siege tower also hitting. Next catapult hitting the siege tower. Doesn't hit. Okay. So then we have the siege bow over here trying to hit the elf on the end of the line over here. It doesn't hit. And then we have the siege bow over there trying to hit where they want this to go, Jansson. Doesn't see that much. Well, we can try to hit the Isildur over there.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, we'll shoot at the Isildur.
Oh.
Doesn't hit. Wow.
All be epic.
So that was the very uneventful shooting of the evil side. We'll go straight into the combats. So any heroics from the good side?
There will be surely Elendil.
Elendil will use his heroic fight,
Mhm.
or heroic combat.
I would say we can take one of the others also.
To
Elrond
Elrond.
used one knight already,
Yeah.
and he's in fight with Captain, so we can take Gilgalad.
Yeah. Gilgalad and Elrond.
So Elendil and Gilgalad is calling heroic combat.
Yeah.
Elendil
Yeah.
and Gilgalad.
Okay.
Elendil or
We'll save our might, I think, for the combat. So they are normal war riders charging.
Elendil has 3 attacks. Not too much.
Not so strong. Okay.
and he has
So,
support from one.
There is
2 spear supports.
2 spear supports.
And 1 elven blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 5 highest.
5 highest. Okay. So we need a 6 to win it.
2 dice.
Come on, Andreas. We need the 6.
No.
So the men win on fight value.
Mhm.
So wounding.
We'll all hit the rider.
No, 2 of them one at a time.
Yeah. But we'll start with Elendil. He'll hit the rider.
You win on 4+. Roll them 1 by 1, because if you don't kill the warg, you can't go further on the hero combat, because you need to kill the model.
Okay. Uh-huh.
These are not horses.
So you wound him, and does the warg stay? It does. So you have to wound the warg as well. And
It
you
does.
do. Okay, so you can continue with him. So we'll come back after that has been done.
Here we go.
So we're coming back now with Gilgalad, a 2 spear support and an elf.
There was okay, so let's go with Gilgalad.
And he wins it on a 6.
6.
Yeah.
Wow.
They also had 2 spear support and
A elven blade.
Elven blade. So there's 3 more dice. But
Yeah. So first we have to.
So one at a time, trying to kill him on a 4+.
Yeah.
Okay, does the warg stay? It does. And try to kill the warg. You don't.
No.
Try to kill again. Yes, you
Yeah.
do. So they can move on as well. So we'll come back with the combats after this. So we're coming back now with the combat of Gilgalad, Elrond, and 3 other elves against our orc captain, who is now trapped. This is looking grim for the orc captain. So all the elves need to roll is a 6.
Yeah.
And there
It's a
is
6.
2 or 3 6s there. So he's trapped. So first double strike, he's defense 6, so you need
Let's start
5s.
from Gilgalad. His dice.
So that's, no, he's the spare, so he wounds on 4+. So that's 2.
Yeah.
Roll them again to see if you, you have double strikes,
Yep.
Sebastian. So that's 4 wounds, 5 wounds, so he's proper dead.
Yeah.
Do you,
That's
does the warg run away? It does not.
These are tough wargs. They're not ready.
So we can take
The
everyone's
+1 courage
dice.
is very good.
So it's Elrond now?
Yeah.
With double strikes.
Yeah,
and
he
it's
was.
already.
So it's proper dead. So that is our orc captain down. So that's a third, fourth of the first objective done for the good side. We also have a trapped warg rider over here. So I guess you want to take that combat now. There you have 1 spear support and 2 elven blades. And you roll a 6, so you win it.
Yep.
Our banners do nothing.
And let's hit the work.
The warg or the rider?
The work.
Right.
Yeah.
The warg dies.
So
you have another double strike because he was
Yeah.
trapped on the rider. And he dies.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going quick. Our defense is dropping. So then we have 2 dwarves against the charging warg rider. Let's see if this is better. We still are losing on fight value. Oh, double 1!
And it's a 6.
Do you have a banner in range?
So it's this fight,
Yeah.
and there's a. Oof.
Yeah, you have a banner in range. Reroll that 1 dice, see if you can roll the 6. No! So we win that one, so they are knocked to the ground.
That's 4 strikes.
So we have
four.
strength 4, defense 7, so that's still 6s.
That is.
So first double strike. Roll them 2 at a time. No.
No.
And the second one. Oh! Damn that there are no special strikes in this game. I could have fainted. So then we have the same fight again. 2 against 1. Oh! The dwarves roll poorly.
Yes.
So we win that one also. So first double strike against one of them on a 6. No, it doesn't.
Last one. Come on.
No!
5.
Andreas, what are you doing? This is our chance.
They're not making it.
It's 1 against 1? Or
I think this one was in the combat.
Okay,
This
yeah.
one, so it was 2 against 1 on the other side as well.
So, changing the dice for the dwarf, so we use the dwarven dice.
I think that is wise to use dwarven dice on the dwarfs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get 6.
You
Here's
get the 6. You should have used those dice all along.
Yeah. Okay, we'll hit the first on the rider.
Yeah, on a 5.
It does.
five.
Wounds. Okay, wow.
Does the warg stay? The warg stays?
does.
They're very brave words.
Well, we have Sauron on our side.
He's standing watch. Let's see.
And he dies anyway. Wow, okay.
Effective killing by the dwarves.
Yes.
So then we have Elendil on this side against 2 warguarders who did not charge. So Elendil still has 3 might. And he rolls the 6. Wow, okay.
Double 6 and a 5, actually.
So he has strength 4, so he wounds on a 4. Who do you want to go for
The
first?
first rider.
Yeah. It doesn't wound.
Doesn't wound.
And the second rider is down.
Yes.
So
Does the
courage
warg-
test.
This warg stays
It
as well.
stays. Do you want to hit the second rider or the
We'll do
warg?
the second rider because he's got a bow.
Yeah.
No.
No might.
No, we'll save the might.
Yeah. And then lastly we have a elf
This?
against the rider.
Want to do the elf?
yeah, I can do. Yeah.
So the elf rolls a mighty 6 and wins it. Wow.
And we go for the rider.
And it
That's
kills the rider.
Yeah.
Roll the courage test on the warg and raise. And it
Does.
disappears. Wow. Okay.
We have one last battle, I think.
Castle guard.
And the
as well.
final fight is a Khazad guard against a orc with a spear support.
How is the Castle Guard fighting? With the two-handed or?
Oh, just one hand.
He has strength 4.
It's a 1.
It's a 1, it's a wrong kind of
Oh,
dice.
But it's a
Roll it on the table, but we
Kills.
win it anyway.
Yeah.
On a
Yeah.
6.
So we need 6s to wound. Defense 7.
Indeed.
Come on, Andres! No!
Oh, 5! Nope.
Okay, so
streak is
this
not
is
good.
how it's looking after this turn. So there has been a ton of casualties on the warg side. No kills at all from the orcs this turn, either from shooting or from combats. So we can roll for priority for turn 3.
Okay. Let's take the dwarf dice.
It's a 1, so
So
it
it
goes,
goes
to
to
evil. Okay, any heroics from good?
No.
No.
They ready to save the mines?
We should.
I think we'll just save the mines.
Should we take the Isildur? He's not in the combat, but he doesn't. No. I think we should just give them priority.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll come back after movement. So this is the battlefield after movement, and the warg riders have charged in to go against all the nice heroes and try to knock them down and slow them before they come in. So the siege tower has moved up, and the orcs have finally got the charge in here and have been swarmed by the men and elves. On the other side as well, there has been some skirmishes over here. So the famous gatekeeper saw that the orc captain went down and knocked on a door, and now one captain and his double-handed weapon minions have moved out to answer the threat. So they will try to do something, and there is one orc on the other side now trying to hold the line. So we're coming in now with some evil shooting, and we don't have much, but we have the first catapult trying to hit the siege tower. So 5 plus.
Oh.
It doesn't hit. So the second one, and it doesn't hit. You have one job.
One jump.
And then we can take the siege bow, hitting the Numenorians armed with the ladder over there. And we don't hit. And the second one is hitting the dwarf on the left with the ladder. Also hits on a 5 plus.
Oh.
And it also misses. We don't hit a thing. Okay, so then we have the good shooting. So what will you do?
Yeah. First, we're gonna shoot with the elves
Yeah.
on all that came out from the gate.
Shoot on the captain.
Or the gate watcher.
Prioritizing the.
Yeah.
Let's
start
Shooting
with
on the captain first?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 5 shots from those.
And
And
they
all
all
of them
hit.
hit.
So roll them one at a time. You need
Yeah,
6s
let's
to win
see.
the captain. Is defense 6. Or is it 5?
It's 6 with shield.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So no wound.
Not enough.
No wound.
Not enough.
He lives. He lives.
And 2.
Oh.
Are we sure it's on the 6?
Yes.
Yeah, because he's
Mar-
one
no.
better defense than the other guys, and plus a shield. Yeah.
And there are two models.
Yeah.
On the gate watcher?
And they are trying to hit the orc on this side. He just have range.
So 4
Oh,
plus. And is it 6
Six.
or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
right.
it's 2 hits, and now we'll see if we
By the way.
hit battlements or.
Both go through.
Yeah.
Sixes.
And it's,
6s. He has a
or-
shield.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
No.
Okay. Any more shots from the good side?
No.
No?
The dwarven archers, they
Moved up.
figured out they needed to move up the battering ram, so they just started running.
Wow. Okay. So this is how it's looking after the shooting. So no casualties. So we'll go straight into combat, and we. I guess we will have some heroics.
Yes. We'll have a heroic with Elendil using his power, and Gilgalad or Elrond.
Yeah.
one of them.
With Gilgalad
With
using,
Gilgalad.
might, yeah.
We'll use his might and declare our heroic combat as well.
Okay. So which one do you want to do first?
Try to do Elendil with 3 dice and one two-handed elven blade and 1 spear guy.
So the Elven Blade is in green.
Yes.
Yep.
Just a 6. Yes, it's a 6.
And you win it. Okay,
We
so
win.
it doesn't matter what we roll.
No.
Then you have single strikes.
Yes.
So first one on the rider
Rider is dead.
kills him. Of course you do. You do that every time.
It
And the warg stays.
Warg stays. We'll hit the warg.
And wounds the warg.
and The warg is dead.
So we'll come back after they have moved. So we're coming back now with the kings of the elves fighting against a lone warg rider in a heroic combat. So we have the 7 dice from the elves, and they of course roll 3 6s.
Gilgalad
And this is an amazing roll. Wow.
You see the difference between these dice got from top table wargaming versus these dice that the evils are using, the GBHL dices. They roll.
Please remember that we don't roll the dice every time we are in combat because you roll the 6. So the first strikes.
First, Elrond is going to strike the rider.
Yeah. And
And
he
he
kills
kills
him. So does the warg stay?
So, yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Every
so,
time.
Gilgalad kills
And
the
kills the warg. Okay, so they will move onwards and we'll come back when they have moved.
Yeah.
So here inside the ruin we have 1 orc with a spear against 1 elf and 1 Numenor bowman. So we'll see what the elves roll.
What?
The blue is for elf, and this one is for Numenor
Yep.
warrior. And it's
And
a
it's
4.
4. Okay. We have a bannery roll. Come on! Yeah! We win it! So they are moved
I
back.
have to back
And the defense on the elf is 4.
5.
Yeah,
Five?
he's a shield.
No, he has no shield
Oh,
back.
no
Yeah,
shield,
it's
okay.
4 and Numenor is also 4. We want to take out the elf.
Elf,
Yeah.
elf is
So 5
defense
plus.
5.
But it doesn't make it anyway.
Yeah,
He has a heavy armor.
yeah, that's true. Okay.
But it's a 2. Roll
It's
this.
2.
Yeah.
It would have been a 5 anyway. So.
Yeah.
And then we have the combat in the middle. There's also a dwarf, the orc with a spear against
Versus 2 Numenors.
2 Numenor archers. Okay.
They don't
roll a
get
5.
So I need
Don't
6.
get 6.
Re-rolling.
What fight is the Numenor, guys?
The
Are they fight 4?
Numenorians has fight
4.
4, yes.
Yeah, so we need to roll that. Come on, 6! Yeah! GBHL 6!
Here it is!
What did you say about our dice again?
So,
I need a 5 to wound 1.
Get the 5.
5 to win one of them. Oh! Okay. So we can also take the other side. We have 1 orc with a shield against a Khazad and an orc with a spear against the Khazad.
so the Khazad,
Should we shield with the orc?
That's not orky.
the Khazad will use two-handed.
Then we strike normally.
Then we'll strike normally. Yeah.
He gets a
Khazad
3.
rolls a 3.
And a
We roll
4.
4. So we win that one, but we need a 6 to wound. Come on. Come on, 6!
No!
Okay, and the spear against the Khazad?
Two-handed.
200. Okay.
Oh,
Gets a 1! No! Reroll! Reroll! Battery roll! It's a 6! Yeah.
It's not the right
Is it a trick at least?
We have finally some luck in this game.
Okay, can I get another 6 to wound?
Another 6? Oh! The Khazad dies! And that's the first... No, the
Khazad-
second good model that dies.
The first casualty from close combat.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. So then we can take this line. We have a Khazad and a two-handed dwarf against an orc warrior. We have a spear against a two-handed, and then we have the king and 2 bowmen against the warg rider who charged.
Does the first orc perhaps want to shield?
Yeah, we'll shield with the orc against the Khazad and the two-handed weapon guy.
We'll go two-handed on both.
On both! Wow. We roll a 4 highest.
Roll a 5. No.
Oh.
That's a 4, but
We had a 4.
yeah. So,
So-
we roll a 4 highest, but
Yeah.
it's a 3 because we go
Yeah, that's true. So we
200.
win it.
So you win the fight.
So we don't do any strikes because we're shielded. So we have the next fight. That's a spear dude against a dwarf with a 2-handed weapon.
Yes. Do you need 2-handed?
We get a 4. We get a 2. So we win that one, and that doesn't have a shield, so we win still on 6s. Oh.
No.
And then we have a charging warg rider against a dwarf king with 2 attacks
Yes.
and 2 dwarf bowmen.
So the blue is for the king, the royal blood. And it's a 6.
Yeah, it's a 6. Okay. So 4+ to win the rider with the king first.
Yes.
Wins him. Does the work stay? Come on, Andres. No, it
No.
runs away this time. Okay, wow.
It's about time.
So where are we not trapped? This is not trapped.
One more fight here.
No, it's
no,
not.
uh,
Okay. He didn't manage to kill it. But
Yeah.
He moves back. We are not trapped here. We are not trapped over here. I think.
2 dwarfs that are lying on the ground and
Yeah.
2 spears.
And
Landing.
4 elves actually.
Yeah, you can take it.
4 elves.
4 elves.
Yeah. Which fight?
This one.
This one.
1 elf, and 2 elves.
Yeah. So the blue is spear support, the dwarves, and the
200.
2-handed elven blade.
Yeah, okay. So you have the fight value highest, so you need 6.
And
And
there's
you get
two
the
6.
6.
But those that are lying on the ground, they cannot strike.
They cannot strike, so we remove their dice. We'll do the 2-handed on the warg rider first.
And kills him. So we have a courage roll. And I make it. Yay!
So we'll have the 3 remaining
And kills him.
and kills the warg.
Oh wow. We are losing wargs fast over here. So we can take the Isildur fight
Yeah.
with the lone warg. I want to roll that one, Andreas. Using the Desolation of Support dice. You can see me roll a 6 now. Come on! No, it's a 5, it's strong. It's strong.
So Isildur has 3 attacks and
2 guys.
2 guys.
No,
And
but
there's
you get
the
the 6. Wow, okay. So you need a straight of 4 from Isildur to kill the warg.
Yo.
No. Yes, okay.
Yeah,
He
there was no
dies.
rider there.
No, it was a lone warg
Splat.
being removed. Where else are we? This one is not trapped. So there's 4 dwarfs against 1 charging warg rider.
Okay. 4 dwarves.
There are no 200.
We're gonna strike normally.
Yeah, there are no special strikes.
No, there's no 200 damage.
And there's the 2 6s.
Oh man!
We
Okay,
hit the.
roll them one at a
One
time.
at a time.
You need 5s
That's right.
to
Hey!
kill the rider. And
The
the
warg stay?
warg stays.
So now
3,
Ah,
and you kill the
kills it,
warg.
yeah.
Okay.
More 6s.
Man, this is going horribly.
be getting close.
And then we have a charging warg rider against 2 dwarfs lying on the ground and Elrond. Wow.
yeah, okay.
So Elrond
Yeah.
doesn't roll the 6,
So 5 highest.
5 highest, but Elrond rolled the 3 highest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if the warg rider gets a 6, he can't mind.
That's true.
There's a 6.
We get the 6. Do you have the banner in range of Elrond?
It doesn't look like
I
it.
think it's range.
No, it's just out.
Just
Okay.
Wow, so Elrond is knocked to the ground. Okay, so we want to wound Elrond now, don't we?
Yeah, of course.
What's Elrond's defense?
Elrond's
defense
70.
is,
5 plus 2.
5 plus 2.
So 7.
Yeah.
So that's 6s
Yes.
with strength 4. All 4 dice against
Yeah,
him.
we
Come
do
on,
that.
come on. 6s! No!
One.
Andreas. Man.
It's a GPN dice, I swear.
This is why you don't have a fancy name like the Norwegian Viking. That's why you're not the Swedish Viking. No. We're just doing some dice shaming on Andres to get him to roll better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morale boost. Or decrease, perhaps.
So if we take this one first and win, he's not trapped. So
Well, Gilgalad. Yeah, he can move out there. Yes, of course.
so we'll take Gilgalad and Elendil against the lone warg. So roll for the warg, Andres. Roll the 6. Come on. No, it's a 4, but
But it has a banner.
he has a banner.
Okay, so these two against him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Gilgalad and
6 die,
yeah.
and there's a 6.
Oh
because-
no, there's a 6 on the KR
That's a
multi-case
6.
dice.
Yes.
Okay, so single 4+.
Just throw them all.
And he's mighty dead 4 wounds on the warg. And then finally we have 3 elves against a warg. So do you want to use the elven blades 100 or 200? Or a mix?
Warg Rider or Warg?
Oh, we
It's
just
a
do
warg
the
rider.
100.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's a Bosch! No, it's a Bosch plus 1, but we have a battery roll.
No,
But you have
do
as
we
well.
have a battery roll as well?
Oh,
Then you win it!
We don't need to use the battery roll.
Oh god. Oh, just roll the dice again to see what it would have been.
Okay, so he's trapped.
boost man, I didn't work, you know.
He's trapped, so we have
Double strikes.
double strikes. So there's a 4 killing.
Nothing.
You
For
did
the
single
rider.
strike.
Yes, we did. Yes. And second. There's
Kills
the
it.
boot.
So that's the
That's
Warg
the-
Rider.
That's
Yeah.
the Warg Rider.
So
Check
see if the
the-
Warg stays.
It
It
doesn't.
doesn't, so it runs
Needs
off.
one more.
Alright.
Nice.
So this is how it's looking after this turn's fighting. So there is 1 Warg Rider left. But we have reinforcements incoming. Can we stop them before they get too close?
Yes.
There are some.
Yes.
There's 5, 6, 7 orcs left
There's-
from the original.
There's one Khazad who's died from an orc,
Yeah.
and there's a Nunor bowman who's died from a catapult.
Yes.
So the Warg Riders are quite
Ineffective.
Didn't do what they were meant to do, so we'll see if this captain gets it done.
So priority, I guess.
Yeah, priority for turn 4.
Yep.
So we get a 1 again, but then it goes to good. Wow. And we don't have any might points in range. So we'll come back after movement. So we're coming back now because the orc captain is being taken over by Sauron's will and will now use 3 will points to drain courage on Elrond, who is now down to 1 will point. So we'll see if this goes better. And we get it on a 5.
One will. And it's on.
So he goes down D3, isn't it? D3 will. D3 plus 1. No, that's courage. Sorry. Drain courage by 1. So he's now courage 5. Yeah. And we don't have any more movement. So this is how it's looking after the movement phase is over. So we have moved the 200 weapon vanguard in to try to hinder the elves more. And the rest was charged by the elves and dwarves and men.
We're gonna shoot.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there is elf shooting.
Yeah, we can start with the elves, and 2 of the elves will shoot on the group. That's out there.
We'll prioritize on the captain.
Yeah. You have 4 that can try to shoot at the captain. Because these are straight behind them.
Yeah. I will try
So
to kill
let's
this.
go with 4 elves. And
Okay,
it's
all hits.
all hits. And yeah.
And there's 2 6s and a 5. So
There's 2
5
wounds.
doesn't.
So that's 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
So fate point from the he has to make this. But he has 2 might as well. So everything but a 1. Why did I say that? So your captain goes down.
Nice.
So we have
shooting.
then
One,
one more, and
yeah.
he's got the view of another orc captain.
Yeah, that's
That is true.
So we'll try that. And there's a 5, so that's a hit.
hit and
The way he hits the
and
captain.
success. No.
This is scary.
Nice. And we have 2 shooters from the middle.
Yes. On this.
The same guy.
Yes.
One hit.
1, 6.
And
It
goes over. No.
Okay.
And that was the shooting.
Any more shots from you?
No, the dwarves have decided that we need to get the ladders up and moved as much as they can.
So we're coming back now with the catapult shooting at the siege tower. So we need a 5+ to hit. We don't. So the second one, also on the siege tower. Come on, get it down! Hits!
Yes,
The scatter charge. Need another 6 to hit it straight. Come on! It's a 5, so you can choose a target within 6 inches.
Okay.
And
It has to be our model, I think.
yeah, one of your models, yeah.
So we're gonna hit him.
Hit him.
This.
So that should be just him within range, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Is it 3 inches?
no,
Remember
it's 2.
that the
Two
ladder
inches.
has health as well.
Yeah, the ladder, we can wound the ladder as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we'll do 3+ on the Numenor first. It dies. And the ladder is also wounded on a 4. I think because it's defense 8. No, it's a 3+ because it's strength 10.
Yeah.
So that's wounded.
It's got 2 wounds.
It takes half its wounds.
Okay.
So that ladder has 1 wound left.
1 wound left.
Yeah. No, that's not a siege target. It just is a battlefield target, so it just dies.
Okay, so
Yeah.
1 ladder is removed, but we
Yeah.
have still
9.
8.
Yeah.
Because we only deployed 9.
Ah, okay. You
Didn't have enough hands to carry all the ladders.
Wow,
To
okay.
push the siege tower forward.
So then we have the siege bow. Ah, he's hiding behind the tree. We can try to take out Isildur. Yeah,
Should we go shot at?
Isildur.
Isildur.
So we hit on a 4+. No, 5+, sorry. No. And the
Shame it's not 4.
Second one. We'll go for Elrond.
Spain in
Elrond
the
is our
Norway.
target.
Come on.
Now Gilgalad only has 1 fate. So we'll take Gilgalad against with an in the way over there. So against Gilgalad. Hits!
Can I get the 6?
Does it hit straight or another target?
Oh.
No! You can choose one of mine within 6.
But there's one, I think.
Um,
The warg. But
No,
he can
he-
shoot.
is within, I think.
no, but you can't hit him
Okay.
because he's in close combat. So you can just choose to not hit anything on one.
Yeah, so it
I
goes
think I have to shoot
here,
smaller.
somewhere.
Yeah, you can actually choose my Warguarder because it's me who's shooting. Yeah.
Then
But
Shoot
does
the
it
war
scatter to
Yeah,
dwarves?
No, it just takes out one of them.
Yeah, because it's going that way.
Yeah.
It hits him
Okay,
first.
let's choose the rider. Why not?
Yeah. So he is
Wound on 3.
strength 9, so wounds on 3.
Doesn't really
No, 2. And the Warg. No, so he lives.
What about the dwarf?
So,
He's going to
but he's in combat. Is he knocked back?
According to the rules, when he hits, he flies by.
Yeah. So he's knocked back d6 inches.
4.
4. So the Warg takes a strength 3 hit and doesn't die. No, he just stays where he is.
okay.
He's not back.
And then we try to wound the dwarf.
Is he dismounted?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the
Yeah, we
need
can
to
we can
see
throw
if,
it to the dwarf. Dwarf stays.
Warg stays, yeah.
Stay put. I just roll that.
You're good
The
at
warg
making
decides to
the
stay.
warg stay.
Very cool.
So we have a warg and a rider on the ground behind your lines.
And then warg takes a strength 6 or
They're
something.
way behind enemy lines, and they
yeah,
have
they
actually avoided combat, so we should
Oh,
probably
put
should
it
have done that.
No, actually, they both take a strength 3 hit as well when passing through the dwarf.
Okay.
So 5+ on the warg, no, and 5+ on the rider, no. And the warg is on the ground.
Yeah.
Alright, so then we have some shots from the battlements. So we will now try to slow down the siege tower. So we'll try to hit the Numenor behind. Oh, it's 6s anyway. Okay. Yeah, we'll just hit the elves. So 2 shots first on the elves, hitting on 5s. 1 hits. Wounds on the 6. No. Second batch doesn't see that way, but they see the other way around. So we'll try to hit these guys. So we'll try to do in the way for the one with the shield, because it's the one with the yeah, it's 6s anyway. So we'll do the one with the shield behind. So do we hit? We hit with 1. Does it go through? We do, and then 6s to wound him, and we don't. Okay. So then we have 4 shots against the 2 dwarves carrying a ladder in the front. 1 hit.
Another 6 then.
Another 6.
Oh, so that.
Would have been a 6 and a 4 actually. Okay, so that concludes the evil shooting. So then we'll come back after combats. So there is a couple of combats. We have a dwarf Khazad guard against a orc warrior with shield.
And we are gonna use one-handed attacks from the dwarves. So the Khazad guard.
Also 3. And you win on fight value, but we can use the banner roll. No, we win it. Okay, and another 6. No, we don't win.
No. And the other dwarf.
Yeah, you win
It's
it
a
on
6.
fight value.
And no.
No wound. Okay. So then we have Khazad against a orc warrior with shield. All shield over there. We don't win it, but we have a reroll. No, we don't win it. Okay.
And 5s, yes.
Yeah, you win it. So he's gone. And then we have a orc with a 2-handed weapon against dwarf king and a 2-handed weapon guy.
And the guy is gonna use two-handed weapon.
Yeah, we have to use the 2-handed weapon, so we have a -1. But you roll a 6, you win
The
it.
king.
King wins on a 4 and
And
kills him.
he.
And then we can take the one that isn't trapped. That is trapped, but if he wins it.
And
So how do you want to split it?
One elf and one Numenorian.
Yeah,
against
okay.
him.
So I roll and roll a 3.
And 3.
So I'll reroll with my banner reroll. And we win it on fight value. Awesome. Okay. So to wound the elf on a 5+. We kill the elf!
6+, but you still kill him.
No, we strength 3 against defense 5.
Okay,
So
you're right.
So that's 5. But we have a combat, another combat, and he's
Yeah, we
now
can
not
take
trapped.
it. No.
So we roll and roll a 5.
And 5 from us.
Yeah,
You can
reroll with the banner, see if I roll a 6. No, we don't do in that one.
And 5s, yeah.
Yeah, so 1 is dead on each side over here. That concludes the combats. And then we can go for priority for turn 5, is it? Yeah.
Turn 5.
Yeah.
Use different dice,
So the
maybe.
evil rolls a 1, so it goes to
Two.
good.
Yeah.
Any heroics?
No.
From,
No captains in the range.
We don't have any captains. We have one captain here and one captain here. Because he killed all our other captains.
So the victory conditions for good is killing all
the
four
All four
captains.
captains, reducing us to 25%, and getting 15 models off this table edge.
Is it and or
You have to achieve 2 of them.
2 objectives?
Two objectives.
Okay.
So
We'll come back after movement.
So we're coming back now because the orc captain will be taken over by the will of Sauron, and he will try to transfix Elrond because he's now out of will. So we have 3 dice, and it's cast on a 5. But you have magic. Do you have magic? Resistance to magic on the roll?
No, it doesn't.
No. So he is now transfixed. So we will now try to charge him. So we have a couple of courage tests. First, this orc will charge these 2. And then this orc will charge this elf and this elf. And then we will take a couple of courage tests. So the first orc, that succeeds. The second orc doesn't succeed, and the third orc succeeds with a +1 courage. So we have now 2 orcs in close combat with Elrond, who is now transfixed. So he stands still, and then we have 1 goes in here, and this one goes into the ladder guy. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is how it's looking after the movement. So we have charged in with all the 2 under-weapon guys except the one that didn't pass his courage test. The siege tower has moved up and is now 1 turn away from charging the battlements. And Isildur is waiting inside. We have a couple of straggling fights. We have a fight with 1 orc inside the ruin. We have the poor wargrider who was shot by one of his own, fighting against 2 dwarves. And on the far side we also have a couple of fights against the Khazad Guard, which won't die. So the elves are shooting first. So what do the elves shoot at?
Yeah, so they're gonna shoot on the captain on the walls.
Yeah. Alright. So 5 shots.
5 shots here. 3+, and it's 1, 2, 3 hits.
Does it go
They
through the battlements?
go. Just 1 goes through,
Okay.
and 6. No,
So he lives.
not
Busking.
But we have 1 more guy who's gonna shoot on the lonely warrior with axe.
Yeah. Okay.
So 4+, and it doesn't hit.
Alright, so then it's evil shooting, I guess? Yeah. So we have the first catapult shooting at the siege tower. Come on, take it down! We don't hit. The second one. Get it down! Oh, we don't. And then this siege bow will shoot at.
Right below.
You can shoot at the guy in front of Elendil. So 5+ hits. The scatter charge. Roll a 6 now. Come on, 6. No, you can choose another within 6 inches.
I think we will just stay with him.
Yeah.
Then he'll be shot back and through these 2 guys.
Okay. So then we can choose this guy, and he will go.
Yeah.
This guy won't hit anyone.
Yeah, that's true. So he will be knocked back 4 inches.
But does it die?
But does he die? Strength 9. He dies.
Properly dead.
He's properly dead. And the second siege bow is going to shoot at.
Yes, as a reminder, the ladder is also taking a hit from him, I think.
No, because we hit the guy behind the ladder. Not
Okay.
the guy not in front. Well, I think we'll try to shoot at this dwarf. Because then we'll Can
Take a
take
lot.
out 4 dwarfs and the battering ram. So does it hit? It doesn't
Oh.
hit. Oh, damn.
Here's the seat.
Okay. So we have 2 orcs here shooting at the elves, the Numenor, with one in the way for the elf in front. Doesn't hit. Double 1. Wow. These 2 guys will shoot at the elf on the right side of Gilgalad, or the left from the camera angle. 1 hit, nearly 2. Okay, does it wound on 5+? No, it doesn't. And then the third batch will shoot at the same target. 1 hits, doesn't wound. And
They reach
the
for the
last one will try to shoot the dwarves with bows. Both hit.
6 now.
Oh, nothing. Poor shooting from the evil side here. All right. So then we can go straight into combats, I guess.
Yes.
And it's the good side priorities. You choose any heroics.
I don't think so.
No. So then we. Which one do you want to start with first?
No one is trapped, so we can just start from the left side. Yes.
Yeah. Should we take the one in the ruins first against the 2 bowmen?
Okay.
2 bowmen against.
Yeah.
The orc gets
And
the 1,
success
so you
from,
win it on fight value.
And
he
he
lives.
is still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive. Awesome. Then we can take the wargs.
Wargs. Warg against 1 dwarf warrior.
Mm-hmm.
So he wins but
Warriors.
can't strike.
Stands up.
And the orc warrior with the spear, he wins it on 6. So he also stands up. So now you will be attacked from behind. Way. Okay, so we have a 200 orc against an elf with an elven blade. How do you want to strike? 200 or 100?
Two-handed.
Alright, I'll strike 200 as well.
Okay. So
I'll reroll that with my.
it's 4 from us.
Yeah, but I also rolled a
Yeah.
4, so you win it on fight value. So I'll reroll that and hope I get the 6. No.
Nope.
So you won that one. So you wound me on a 4+.
It's not enough.
And then we have another similar fight. 200 orc against an elven blade elf in the middle.
Two-handed as well.
So it's the same thing as
You
before.
have
So I need to
6.
reroll 6. No, I lose that one as well. So
And
4+ to wound
4
him.
plus. And
He's
he's
dead.
dead.
And there is one more fight that is the same.
Still two-handed.
Oi. So we
Okay.
win that on a
We
6.
have a banner roll.
You have a banner roll.
But it's only 6 now.
So I wound the elf normally on a 5+. That means I wound him on a 4+. No. Okay. So then we have 1 200 orc against 2 dwarves, both with bows.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll strike 200.
Yeah.
Oh.
You roll the 6 and you win it.
It's 5s, no?
No. So he lives. And then we have
Last week's you discuss.
yeah. You have the fight done. We can take that last with everyone, I think.
Okay.
So we'll take Khazad's. So first one against the shielding guy.
And we're gonna strike normally.
So we win that one. And the spear orc will strike normally. And he wins that one. And a 6! Yeah!
Oi.
Takes it out. Awesome.
And then
And then it's the grand finale. The transfixed Elrond is now staring down at 2 orcs with 200 weapons, including the gatekeeper himself. The normal orc who was cheeky against his mates. So they'll both strike 200. Elrond rolls a bosh.
Is he in the range of a banner? Yeah.
Yeah, he
it
is.
is. But let's see what the.
Oh!
The orcs.
Oh, let's
Get
reroll.
a banner as well, but can the elves get a higher? So
Nope.
if you get a free.
3, no, because I'm
It's
using
still a
200. No, I'm using
Oh,
200.
that's true.
So I need to roll a 4+. Yeah, we win it. So normally we wound Elrond on 6s, but that turns to 5s with the two-handed weapons. 1 wound.
We're gonna use the ring, Vilja.
Yeah. That's
So-
just re-rolling fate, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if we don't make it. But
Okay.
we make it.
So
Yes,
you
that's
lose a
one
fate
fate.
point. So you have 2 left. Wow, okay. So we take
Gatekeeper
a wound on Elrond.
Well, almost.
So it went pretty good for the evil side this turn.
Yeah, in a fighting, at
Yeah.
least.
He didn't. The wargs didn't die. The guy
spear
there
guy.
didn't die. We took out the castle guard. Yeah, it looks good.
So that means we go into priority.
Yeah, we
Oh.
go to priority for turn
Can
6.
evil win this?
So turn 6, that means there's 19 turns left.
Yeah.
To achieve
Victory condition. So it goes to evil this turn because good had it last. Any heroics from you guys?
no.
No?
No.
So we'll come back after movement then.
Okay.
So we're coming in now because we are going to transfix Elrond yet again. So we have 3 dice. And we get it on a 6. So that means Elrond is yet again transfixed against the gatekeeper and his mate. So that concludes the evil side movement, except this guy. I think we can charge these 2. Like that.
Yeah, and we're gonna go on with the good sides.
Yes. So this is how it's looking after the movement phase has ended, and as you can see, the good side has used a couple of turns now to move people into the majestic siege tower. So inside there you can see Isildur as well as some Numenor guys and some elves, and they are getting ready to charge the walls next turn. But as you can see, the orcs have stalled a bit, and all the ladders are a couple of turns away from the walls. So there might be a desperate struggle on the walls for Isildur and his guys because the elves and the dwarves are a few turns behind. So we'll come in now with shooting from the evil side, and it will be the last turn we can shoot with our catapults on the siege tower. So we'll go for the first one. Come on, please hit this time. And it rolls a 1, of course it does. And the second one, come on!
No!
No! So we have this siege bow is going to shoot at this Numenorian. Hits on a 5. No. And the second one, where do you want to shoot that one, Jansson?
I believe we're shooting at this dwarf archer.
Yeah, that one. So it gets like 4 of them or 5 of them. Yeah. So this one doesn't hit as well. Okay. So we have a couple of orc bowmen shooting at the Numenor spearmen there. Doesn't hit.
They're not trackers.
This one is shooting at the Elven Blade elf down there. Doesn't hit. Wow. And these 4 are shooting at the dwarf warriors carrying the battering ram. 2 hits. Need 6s by force. 1 6. Can you confirm? Nice! 1 dice.
So that's the guy.
Yeah. So we killed 1 dwarf. So that's 4 good models dead, is it? And a wound on Elrond?
Oh, it's a couple more.
A bit more. We killed some in close combat.
Ah, that's true. Yeah, that's
7.
true. Okay.
The
So
elves,
the elves can now shoot.
they're gonna shoot on the towers, right?
The 3 in front will shoot at the captain, so they have a straight line of fire down there.
Okay. So it's
Oh,
1
yes.
hit. When you try and go, we need 6, and it's a 6.
Oh wow! I'll just take the wound. I'll
Okay.
not use my fate point yet.
Okay.
And the 2 in the back will shoot on this tower.
So the 2 bowmen in the tower, they both miss. Wow. Okay.
And we have one guy here, he's moved half his movement. So she's trying and fire on the bowman there.
Yeah. He hits.
Does he go through the
and
tower?
He hits the tower.
And that's all the shots, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. So should we just go straight into combats?
Yes.
I guess you have a hero combat over there.
Yep.
Yeah. So we can take that one first. I will go two-handed. Of course I will.
Oh.
Ah,
And
double six.
You roll the double six.
yeah.
You need 4+. And he is
It's
dead. Okay.
So we're just gonna go on
Yeah, because you can't get him into combats.
to the siege tower.
Just
yeah.
Just the landing.
We were planning on making heroic combats with Kilkalad as well.
Yeah, okay. You're free to do that. I won't
Yeah.
stop you. Yeah.
That's his last might.
Point, yeah.
Oh wow.
So it's Gilgalad and 2 guys and 2
Well,
spearmen.
And 2 spares. Yeah.
Are the Hellblades striking two-handed?
No,
No. Okay.
no, just one-handed.
And you get the
That's
6.
It's a 6.
Yeah. So Elrond is Gilgalad needing 3s to wound.
That.
Oh!
It's not that high, but
It would
still
have only
enough.
been 1 wound.
Oh.
No, this is from the elves. They need
Oh, yeah.
5s. So they will carry on.
Yeah.
So you have 3 models to move
Who
further.
are we gonna
One each orc?
like this?
And one on this guy.
And one to this guy.
So giving these guys some reinforcements, helping Elrond a bit.
So this guy's trapped if you do him first. This guy's trapped, but we choose.
You choose.
Yeah.
So
He's still trapped.
yeah. So if we do that one first, that means he's entrapped, and then he's entrapped.
Depending on who's
Yeah.
winning.
Yeah, that's true.
Winning.
So we will see. We'll go for the one against the 2 elves with Elven blades first. I'll go 200.
You got two-handed still.
Yeah. He doesn't have any other weapon with him.
It's
That's a
6.
6. That's a 6 and a 5.
Yeah, I swear.
And now we need 5.
And there's a 6.
Yeah, he dies.
Ah,
Okay.
well, you made room.
No, he's still trapped.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, against Elrond and an Elven blade guy.
Mm-hmm.
But Elrond is still transfixed.
Yeah. So 2 attacks on Elrond and 1 on the Elven Blade.
So you get a 5.
So you need a 6.
I get it.
Yep.
I reroll that with my banner reroll. 6.
We have a banner reroll as well.
But you still
So
win it.
we're gonna strike just with the.
Yeah, but you get double strikes.
Yep. So.
Nothing.
No.
So he lives.
But we get double.
Elrond can't strike because he's transfixed.
Ah.
But he's still trapped. The other
We
guy?
have Gilgalad with.
A dwarf warrior. Yeah. So I'll strike 200. I get a 1.
Yeah. So it's.
But you get the 6. Yeah.
Yeah, and for plus or yeah.
He is dead. Wow.
Awesome.
So is that... There's one more fight. 2
No,
bow...
there's more fights.
More fights, yeah. There's a 200 weapon guy against 2 dwarf bowmen. So we'll go 200. Only way to crack their armor.
3. But you got your reroll.
I get my reroll. I can
Oh.
get a 6. You don't have a banner in range.
But
And 5s.
it doesn't
No.
kill it.
Woo!
He's not trapped.
No, you can go back there.
Ska vi ta this? Den trappar här.
Yeah. So we have just trapped the Castle Guard. So we'll just strike normally. How does the Khazad
We hope
strike?
he rolls high.
Get a
He
3.
doesn't.
We win it on a 6. So he's trapped.
6 now.
So 6s. Yeah! Double 6. We get him. So that's 1 ladder down.
Yes.
I just removed the ladder then.
And then we have Warg against
Okay.
the Dwarf Warrior. So the Warg gets a 3.
And one
Wins
on
it.
the dwarf.
So the
Hitting a
Dwarf
6.
is moved on 6. Nope. And the Orc Warrior doesn't win, but has a reroll. No, still doesn't win.
And
Fives.
5+.
Oh, he's dead. Wow. And the final fight is the poor Orc who is trapped with 4 Numenorian archers.
Get the 6 now, Orc!
Getting the 6! No, it's 3.
3.
We have a reroll. Oh, it's not strong. 5. 5 only. Ah! He is invincible!
He's promoted!
It's got a two-handed sword.
No,
So-
that's a spear.
No, it's a spare.
Are you gonna strike?
Yeah, we'll strike this guy.
Five.
Defense 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 5s. Ah, kills him as well.
Best
Awesome.
Orc.
Best Orc ever.
He's so promoted.
Okay, so on the battlefield, there are now in front of the castle walls, there are 5 Evo models. 6 maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So there's not many orcs left, but we still have a fight for the walls. So we can go straight to priority for turn 7.
Maybe.
Come on! It's 2, it's not strong.
Oh, 4.
So it goes to good. So we'll come back after movement. So we're coming back because the evil has called 2 heroic actions. We're calling a heroic move on both captains. To make a defensive line here and to do some magic over here. Or actually, can we do it with just one move? No, we can't. So we'll call 2 heroic moves. And we'll come back after that has been sorted. So we will now try to compel Elrond away from the battlefield. And it's cast on the double 6. So we will now move Elrond away 3 inches. There. Run away! And then we will leave the rest to the good movement. So as you can see, we have formed a defensive line and we have moved down some of the orc bowmen to shoot. So the gate is coming down, and inside you can see Isildur and a bunch of the good side models now in range to charge the orcs over the battlements. So we are now, after movement, ready to commence the shooting phase, and we, as always, start with the elves on top of the siege tower.
They will shoot at the captain over there.
Wow!
See a juicy target.
So 4 of them?
3 of them.
3 of them, okay. So you have 3 shots at the orc captain. 2 hits.
In the ways.
In the way.
Oh, both go through. 6s. 1 6. So
he received the one.
no,
That's
that
not
was
one.
the other guy.
Okay. Yeah.
So
So
I'll
one
take
failed?
we'll take the wound to
You
make
take
it
the
more dramatic.
Let's say
Next,
literally.
turn.
And then these guys. Maybe they will shoot at the
Siege bow.
Siege bow.
Yeah, the crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot away with the machine.
Idea. Yeah.
And
In the way, the battlements and the machine.
No, you have a clear shot at him.
Clear shot at him. Okay,
Yeah.
we shoot
the
2.
2 others.
Yeah, 2 bow.
Both hit.
2 hits.
The battle.
Battlements.
Oh,
Both go through.
needing
Fives.
5s.
So he
he's
dies.
dead.
Wow. Okay.
And then we have
Good sniping.
They moved the whole movement.
the whole movement.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Okay.
They just want to reach the
And
ladder.
all the dwarven bowmen have decided we need that battering ram on to the door, so they have moved their full movement. So it's
And we're shooting for us.
Yeah.
the
Okay.
evil side.
So I think we will place a shot at him with the siege bow. So it's a 5 plus to wound. No to hit.
But it hits.
Hits, and then the scatter charge. You can choose another target within 3. So I guess you will choose
Yeah,
him
we
because
have to do it.
Yep. It's him.
then
Okay.
he's knocked back 3 inches.
I'm
Is he
really
wounded on 3 plus? He's dead.
He's dead. Yeah.
Awesome. And the next one. We have the juicy banner target, Andres.
Or Elrond, perhaps?
Yeah, Elrond has lost a wound.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, okay. Elrond, on
Yeah.
5.
Hits on a 5+. Come on! Oh!
No.
Okay.
All the bows then, or the catapults even.
We have 2 bowmen here who can shoot into combats, I guess.
Spirit support, perhaps?
Shoot the spear support. Shoot the banner.
In the way.
Shoot the banner!
Yeah.
But in the way on the spear support.
There is no in the way on the banner.
Okay.
From this side at least. The other ones, maybe. So 5s. That's
One hits.
hit. Hitting another 6 then.
Yes.
Oh.
And the other 2 can shoot the elf spear support behind the Numenorian.
They will do so.
Doesn't
No hits.
hit. Should we just unload the next 4 shots at the battering ram?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
do that. And those are bow guys.
No, the bow
No,
guys on the battering ram, yeah.
So that's
We still need 6s.
that's true.
Yeah.
But not by force.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
So that's 1 hit.
1 hit, go on, 6. Get it, get it! Yeah!
Ah!
We take down one of the dwarves. Yeah,
Yeah.
with a bow.
With a bow.
With a
Well,
bow.
that's right. So
Okay,
He-
so that
he needs more dwarves to
concludes
move that.
shooting from the orcs this turn. So we will come back when we are ready to start combats. So- We are back after the shooting phase, and we will now do the combats. So first of all, we have a spear orc against the Numenor bowman. So the bowman gets 3, the orc gets a 3, but he uses his reroll. Come on!
No.
The Numenor guy wins on fight value and tries to kill him on a 5. Come on! No, he lives still. He just won't die.
Champion.
Yeah, and then we have a warg against 2 dwarf warriors. So the dwarf rolls 6, of course they do, and wounds him on a 5. And the warg is finally dead. And then we have 2 elves with elven blade and a dwarf warrior against a 2-handed the gatekeeper. It's the gatekeeper and he's trapped. Oh no!
Keeper.
And they roll a 6.
Hopefully meeting his demise.
Yeah. So did any of the elves 200 strike?
No.
No.
D5s.
And he
Oh,
is
it's
proper dead. And then lastly, outside the gates we have Gil-galad and a elven blade elf and a dwarf warrior.
So the elven blades with the blue die will 2 hands.
Yeah, I will 2-hand because I can't do anything else. Oh!
Yeah, that's 5. 5 over.
You get a 4, so I will re-roll that. To get a 5! No, we lose it.
Okay, so we don't need to use our banner reroll.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah. We'll see.
6 attacks with Gil-galad and kills him. Alright. So now we have the main event of the evening. We have Isildur against the orc captain with both with the spear support. So I have my 3 dice for the captain, setting the bar at a mighty 4. I still have 1 might left though. And you get a 5, so we will use our reroll for the banner.
What about the
You-
spear or?
Yeah, the 3 attacks.
Yeah, okay. It's included. My bad.
So even if we use our might, you will win on fight value.
Yes.
So the orc is pushed back and is now falling.
That's 6.
So he's falling
Above
4
3 inches, so
4 inches. So 5's to wound, and he is dead. And then you can roll the strikes against the orc captain, and you get 1.
Yes.
So I have a fate point.
should we use some might on him?
I only have 1 wound and a fate left.
Okay.
Okay, so the orc captain saved his fate, but they will
But-
use a might point to make it to a 6 to kill the captain. So he is now gone. And then we have an orc warrior with the spear support against an elven blade with a spear support from a Numenor guy. So I will set the bar at a 5.
So the blue is the spear support, normal in the front. I got a spear support. Oh, banner reroll.
You have?
And this is the elf. And it's a 2, so you win the fight.
I win it, and you are pushed back. So we'll try to kill the elf, winning on a 5. No, we don't.
No.
And then it's the same fight, except you have a Numenor guy in front this time. So I set the bar to might 6.
We have 4 and
Banner reroll.
banner reroll. Really doesn't matter which one because I
It's
both
a
have
yeah.
higher fights, but it's just a 4, so you win that as well.
Yeah, trying to win the Numenor guy on a 5. We do.
He's dead.
So he's dead. Alright, so that means we go into priority for turn 9. And it goes to
Evil.
this
For once.
turn. So any heroics from you?
Do we want to push Isildur out and about?
Yeah, we should do it. If we want to get Elendil here also, so we have to jump from the tower.
So Isildur will call heroic.
Move and go somewhere here. Yeah. maybe.
Okay, so I can't counter that, so we'll come back after the heroic move is finished.
Try to speak small.
So we are coming back now because we are going to try to compel Gilgalad. So we're using 3 dice, and we're compelling him on a 5.
Oh my god.
So Gilgalad has 3 will left. Only 1 dice.
It's a free.
2 might.
No. He's used all his might.
Ah, yes. Alright.
He's compelled.
So he's compelled.
Which way are we going to move him?
There aren't that many ways to move him because of the other guys.
Just move him there. Yeah. So this is how it's looking after movement. So the battlements are now crawling with men, elves, and not any dwarves yet, but they will arrive. So we will come back with some shooting now. And first of all, it's the Mordor siege bow, which will try to hit this guy, the Numenor guy at the rear rank. So hits on a 5. Come on, Andres.
No.
And the second siege bow will try to hit
What about the Dwarven King?
Dwarven King.
Yeah,
Want to
okay.
do that? Okay.
No.
And it doesn't hit.
He's too short. He's too small.
So we have 2 bows here. They can shoot into the combats down below, or they can shoot onto Elendil and his guys. What do you want to do, Andres?
I think we should shoot at Elendil's spear support.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, go. So 5 plus hit. They
Nothing.
both miss. Okay. And the 4 other orcs, what are they going to shoot at?
Shoot straight down at the closest. Or we can shoot at the battering ram, starting with the bow guy.
The elf have, yeah, it's 6s on bow guy and on the elf.
Yeah.
So we can start with that. Oh,
3
hits
hits.
on 3.
Here's the hits.
And first one on the elf
Kills him.
wounds him. Alright. Second one on the dwarf. No.
Nope.
And on the dwarf again on a 6. No.
No.
But 1 elf is better than 0. Alright. So then we go to elf shooting.
The 4 of the elves on the top will shoot at the captain again. These guys.
Yeah, on him. Yeah.
Shoot on him. He's still there, juicy as ever. And
3 hits.
3 hits. Battlements in the way. 1
2.
goes into the battlement. And does the shield save him? No,
Oh.
it did.
Okay, so you have 1 elf left on top.
Which should we fire on?
Siege equipment again.
If it shoots at this guy, it's in the way on the.
On the bow as well, yeah.
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 Let's do this guy then.
Alright, okay.
hits.
Does go through. It does. Another 6. No.
Oh, 5 actually there, but no,
It's a shield guy.
Didn't wound.
it's a shield guy, so
Defense 5.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So that's shooting.
Okay.
Because these guys moved forward.
forward.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
this guy moved.
Yeah.
So then we are coming into the fight phase. Any heroics from you guys?
You want Isildur to do heroic?
Is
No.
Isildur against just one or two guys?
The 2 guys.
Yeah, with the special one.
Yeah, so no
heroics.
Okay. So
It's
2
Isildur
orcs against
and,
Isildur and Spear Sport. Isildur rolls a 5. And we roll a 5, but you win on the fight value. I'll use my reroll banner.
You get a 6.
I get a 6, so you have a banner reroll
We
as
have a
well.
banner reroll.
Yeah.
That's right.
So roll a
Okay.
6. Yeah.
No?
No, do you want to use the might?
Yeah, we have to do it.
Okay, so we lose that combat.
Arr.
So
Is it enough space
one
to
of them,
go back?
one of them is trapped.
So it hits the trapped one with 1 attack.
But if
And then it's doubled.
he moves first.
No, he's trapped.
Okay.
So, so the first strike is doubled against one of the orcs, and that is wounds on 5s.
Let's go with spear support. He's doing the trap.
Yeah. Nope.
No.
First one from Isildur. Yeah,
He's
wounds
dead.
him. And the last 2 from Isildur on 4+.
Yeah.
Yeah, wounds him as well. Okay. Then, where do you want to go? We choose the evil side, so we can take this fight. 2 orcs against a Numenor guy.
Shooting, yeah.
Yeah. Numenor rolls a mighty 3. We roll a 3.
Banner reroll or we win?
Well, I have to use my banner roll first, I think.
5.
Win it on a 5.
Yep.
Still win it on a 5. So, 2 strikes, winning on 5s. No!
No, nothing.
So he's just pushed back. And then we have a Numenor guy against a orc. No, we take the other orc first. Orc against an elf.
The elf has 200 elven blades, so he'll do that.
No.
No?
Normally, maybe.
We'll do 200.
Okay.
We'll,
Set bar as mighty 2.
heavy. Oh!
I use my banner roll.
Do we have a banner?
No! You win!
We won.
Yeah. So he was okay.
Yeah. So we
Needing
need 4. Or...
They kill him.
He's dead on the
So
Yeah.
fo-
And then the last orc against a Numenor guy with a
then
shield.
you have the outside fights.
The Numenor.
There is no outside fights.
Yeah, there are
Yeah.
3 outside fights.
Yeah. I use my banner roll.
Oh.
You win it on a tie.
3.
Okay, so then we have this cheeky fight with the invincible orc. And he wins it on 6. Can he kill him?
Over 5.
Come on!
No! So
No!
close.
So he's just pushed back.
Again.
Then we have the other there.
There we have a Khazad against the orc with a shield.
2 hands, Khazad.
Shall we shield or shall we? Oh, he's fighting
Oh,
2
yeah,
hands. We have to strike.
We'll
Yeah,
go
we've-
heroic.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
fighting 200.
It's a 1, but we have a reroll.
We have a reroll. Anything but a 1, Andres.
It's a 5.
We win it.
Can we do it on a 6?
6.
Oh! Kills him!
He has killed 3 Khazad guards now.
Yeah, that's also worth
The other guy also hits with a 200.
Yeah,
Spirit.
starting rolling.
We win that
6.
one. Another 6 now. No,
Oh, so close.
nearly. Okay, so that is the fights inside and outside the gates. So it seems that the Numenorians have a sort of a foothold. And things are looking bleak for the defenders right now, but there are still a lot of ladders needing to get up. Alright.
Battering ram is still way off, off the mark.
So yeah, we will come back with priority for turn 10. So it's a 1, so
Goes to
the
the orcs.
orcs get it. Any heroics from the battlements?
He's lost.
I can use Renderos. hasn't.
Yeah, I will use with heroic with the Elendil.
Okay.
Heroic move. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So we'll come back after movement. So we are coming back because this Orc Captain, the last Orc Captain left, is using the Will of Sauron to chill Soul, the will-less Elrond. So we need a 4+. No, Andreas, what are you doing?
Bosh.
So nothing happens. So then it is the rest of good movement. So we are now coming in after movement, and as you can see, there has been some charges. We have Númenórin against a couple of orcs. We have loads of combats over here with both Isildur and Elendil, father and son, on the battlements. We have a bunch of elves on the way up. The battering ram is soon into base contact with the gate. Dwarves have raised the ladders, so the siege is full on now. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to shoot the siege bow at the front elf over here. So we need the 5 to hit. Come on! No, Andreas! Okay, and the other siege bow.
Shooting at Elrond.
Okay. Taking his last wound.
Oh!
And you don't... Okay.
Shove it perhaps.
And then we have a couple of shots. We have a couple of orc bowmen over here. Shooting at the Númenórian spearman,
Yeah,
maybe?
why not?
Yeah.
The first.
Nope.
Missing.
And then we have a couple of shots.
Shall we take 4 shots at Elrond perhaps? Or something?
No, Elrond has too high defense.
That's true on orc bows.
We have a bunch of dwarf bowmen on the way up. We'll shoot at them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should you do the 2 first at the closest one?
Just roll all of them
Okay,
together.
we'll do that.
Yeah. So we hit on 2.
Winning a
Then
6.
6s.
Hey.
One of them dies. So one of the closest bowmen. Alright, so that was our shooting.
And for elves up in the tower, we'll shoot at the captain again.
Captain again, yeah. 3 hits.
3 hits.
Does it go through the battlements?
And away.
1.
3 goes into the battlement, and 1 hits
Wisdom
the
6.
captain and wounds him.
Oh wow! And the fate point.
Important.
Come on! No, it dies! So that means the good side has managed one of their victory conditions.
Yes.
So they either needs to get us down to 24%, that is 21 models left on the table, or get 15 models onto the battlements. So as you stand now, you have
11 already.
you have 11 models on the battlements. So you need 4 more to win.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's looking quite good for you.
Or we need some guys off the table edge.
Nope.
No?
On the battlements, behind the battlements, or off the table counts as double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we jump down and survive. You can jump if you want to.
So we'll start with the combats. We can take this one, Númenórian against an orc. Again, the invincible orc. Come on! Númenórian gets a 2. We win it. And you kill him on a 5+. Yeah!
He
So
kills 5 people.
he will probably promote it to a orc captain after the game.
He killed 5 or something.
And then we have the two-handed
He
dwarf
strikes
warrior.
two-handed and he's heroic, isn't he?
Yeah, why
It's
not?
2 orcs.
2 orcs striking all the way.
Yep.
Getting a 6.
Okay.
So
We win it.
Needing a
and
6
needing
then.
a 6.
no.
They're not on the rampage. So the battering ram can start next turn, doing stuff. So we have 1 fight with the Númenórian against 2 orcs over here.
We should have started with the.
Oh yeah, we have a heroic combat over here.
Elendil's heroic combat
Yeah, that's true.
because of his special skill.
That's alright.
Yeah.
So we have a spear support.
3 attacks and a spear support.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
And you win it on 6.
6s.
Is he trapped?
Yep.
Yep.
So it's a lot of attacks.
And it dies. So Elendil can move on.
Elendil moves on and to help his son.
His son is being helped. Yeah. So should we just take that one now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just when they come out, it dies by falling.
So then you have 7 attacks. Not the 6. You have one more attack. You have a spear support on Isildur.
Get the 6.
No.
6.
No, reroll.
Get a 6.
No.
Oh.
Damn. Okay, so he loses. And
But he falls
first. He falls down.
Does he die by the
So
Did
sword?
he hit him with his
He
sword
strikes.
first, or?
He stricken first.
Okay.
So he dies on the way to the ground.
Flat.
His friends is seeing what is happening and is horrified. I think this breaks me. Maybe. Okay.
What else do we have here?
We can take this one. Numenorian against 2 orcs.
Is this a defended obstacle?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
If I cannot use shield. If I win the fight
if you-
with the shield.
no. You fall down if you can't.
Okay, so I have to kill him to take his place.
Fight for your life to get over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try.
A 6.
A 6, so we win that one.
Can we manage to kill him, or does he fall down?
5 plus. He is dead. Okay, so you can try to push down Lotr next turn, maybe. And then we have a Numenorian, an elf with an elven blade, and 2 spear supports against a single orc. You get the 6. Okay. And you're
It's
as
a
well.
6.
So he is killed. Yeah. So that was all the fights for this turn.
10.
And there is 11, 5, 10, 11, plus this guy coming in. So we have the victory conditions are met very soon, I think. Okay, so we are going to do the priority roll for turn 11.
And it will be 2 through.
Going to evil. Do you want to call anything here in the heroics?
No, I think not.
Okay. Then we'll come back after movement. So this is how it's looking after the movement in turn 11. The Numenorians have raised the ladders that were dropped. One of the Numenorians actually died when he got the ladder on top of him and falling down. Isildur and his father Lendil has secured the battlements. There are now 12 models on the battlements, so you need 3 more to win. And there has been some ladders raised on the battlements, but some of them has also been dropped. But now the battering ram is in combat, and we will take that after the shooting phase. So we'll start now with this siege bow, which is shooting at, well, the elf heroes have now hidden behind.
Can he see Gilgalad or something?
You can see this guy.
No, we can't see Gilgalad.
What about we shooting at these guys like the other one is going to do?
Yeah, can we see them? Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Okay, we try that then.
Okay, so at the elves,
Oh, misses.
the other one from the other side. Yeah, hits. Does it go through?
It does.
Well, that was a direct shot.
Oh, so that means it hits.
So now we need to see if it hits the battlement on its way.
Yeah.
It goes through.
Hits
So
directly
he
the
hits
first
the
time.
first one. How
Oh.
many inches does he fly?
Does he fly off? It does.
He fly off, so he is now knocked off the top. So. And then he falls 8 inches to the ground, or something.
Let's see if it's first take the strength 9 to the
Strength
face.
9, 3 plus.
So he
So he
takes the strength.
dies on the way down.
And then he hits
And roll
2.
4 dice, and it's 5 pluses to kill the archers. So we get 2 of them. Awesome.
Best
So-
shot this game.
Finally, some effective shooting from the orcs. Shall we just clean them out? Because we have. Just take 4 more shots at them with the orcs.
Well, the orcs can also shoot at the battering ram.
Nah, it has more wounds.
Well, the elves are shooting back, so yeah. We shoot
Yeah.
4 shots.
4 shots at the elves.
1 hits.
Yep. Does it go
In the
through?
way.
No.
Boing.
And then the final 2 shots will go
At the ladder guy.
At the ladder guy, okay.
The guy in the ladder.
One hit.
On the ladder.
On the ladder.
6 fall by 4 then. Nope.
That's bow guy, so we would have been only 6.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. So that's our shooting. It was proper good. So you're shooting back, you only have 2 bowmen.
2 bowmen, who do we want to shoot at?
Should we strike back or should we shoot on in the open space on the battlements?
This guy?
Yeah.
Well, no.
You
There's
can't see
those
him,
2
I think.
elves now. We killed these 2.
I think we're safely hidden behind battlements from your vantage point.
Yeah.
We
I
shoot
think
at these
those
guys.
Yeah.
These bowmen. Yep.
Okay.
So 2 shots. Both
Two
hits. Does they go through? One of them does, and a 5+2 wound.
Hey.
One of them is dead. So that means the orcs are now 1 point off breaking.
We'll see what happens when we start fighting.
Yeah, and that will be now.
And we will start by declaring a heroic combat with
Is that last mic or something?
the Elendil.
After all the moves.
No, they have a free
Elendil
one.
has a free
Oh, the free. I
heroic
forgot about
combat.
that rule.
Free one every
So
turn.
that's the one we've been
Yeah,
using.
so both father and son is fighting together. 6 dice and spear support,
No, that's 6.
and gets a 5 highest. Wow.
But 2 spears. Oh, you got spear sports there.
6 now.
No,
reroll, come on, 6.
Come on,
I'll
reroll, conked.
Oh.
So he is trapped.
So need one.
You better kill him or you should
Yeah.
try.
1-5. Yeah, he's proper dead. You get him 4 times.
Can we now move into the tower and down?
Yes.
Or up?
You can't charge, but you can move there.
So
Maybe one can go down.
Elendil
and one.
goes down
Yeah.
and Isildur goes up because
Oh wow. Okay.
because Isildur is he's hungry for glory.
Yeah.
So he wants to be on top of the battlements and show off.
Yeah. And then we
show
have
the elves and the dwarves that the men are first on the battlements.
Then we have this fight.
Yes.
It's 3 elves and a Numenor guy against an orc.
Let's just see if the orc can manage to get something high.
It's a 4 heist from the orcs.
So far.
We get a 6.
Oh, no need to reroll.
So he's trapped. Roll them twice. Needs 5s.
Yeah,
He's gone.
it's a 6.
All right. So that's the orcs broken. And we don't have any other fights than the battering ram. So the battering ram has now 8 carriers. That means it's strength 10. So you wound it on a 4+.
So it's 1 dice
1 dice.
and a 4+.
Yeah.
It's a weak battering ram.
Okay. So this is the matchup after turn 11.
The orcs are broken.
The orcs are now broken.
Yes.
So we need to take some courage tests.
After.
And they will fly off the walls.
But how many do we have on the battlements now?
Still...
1, 2, 3, 4,
You still have
5,
12.
6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 11,
12.
13, 14.
What?
This counts
No,
counts
off the table
off the
counts as
table.
double.
So it's 13. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12.
Okay.
Yep.
So 3 more guys.
3 more guys. Yeah.
På tide å move de gutta, kanskje.
So we'll come back with priority now.
Ok, det her...
Go!
So it goes to evil.
No, we
It doesn't. But it does now.
but we have forgotten one combat. Isildur.
No. Oh yeah, because
He saw him.
heroic.
Oh, he
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
heroic. Yeah.
So just take that one.
Yeah, the orc gets a mighty 2.
Okay. Isildur. It's a 5.
So
Reroll
the
the banner.
orc rerolls and hopes for a 6, but
Nope.
it's still a 2.
He can move back, so it's 4+.
And he
Oh,
gets 3 6s.
3 6s. So Isildur stands strong. All right. So the orcs got priority.
The orcs got priority. Yes.
So
Yeah.
that means a
So
lot
we'll
of,
come back after we have taken all our courage tests and see what happened. So the dramatic conditions the orcs are left in have made up. Many of them have run off the battlements and are now heading towards the hills. So the good side have capitalized on this, and they have moved now 4 of the elves and men down to the battlement floor, and they have also moved some more elves on top. So if the evil side doesn't kill any of the guys on the battlements this turn, that means that the good player has won. Good players. But we have some shots on them, so we can manage it, maybe. So we will start now with the siege bow, and it doesn't really see anything.
We can take a risky one on the ladder.
Yeah.
Can you see anything down here?
No.
It's too steep.
Yeah. It doesn't see anything.
They have to just gel them and
Yeah,
shout.
they'll chill. The other siege bow can see a dwarf.
Several dwarves.
We won't shoot into our own close command. They are too precious to us. So we'll shoot at one of them.
The blondie.
The blondie guy. Yeah, because we can knock him into the...
Indeed.
Okay.
Shake the siege tower.
So on the 5+. Come on!
No! What's with the force? We're not humans.
And then we have 2 bowmen. And bear in mind, these have to kill one of them.
Yep.
Unless the good guys win. So there are 2 shield guys. So we need to hit and wound one of them. So 5's to hit. One of them hits. On the 5. Come on! Yeah! Woohoo! So the game is not over this turn.
Is it 5 actually? If it's strength 2 and
Yeah, but we
defense
rolled a
5.
6.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's okay.
Okay. Yeah.
We rolled actually 6, so that's fine. It's just me being excited. So that is all the good evil shooting. Now we have 2 more here.
Yes.
Can shoot at the dwarves on the ground.
Can shoot at the 2-handed axe guy coming up the... Or the bolt
Oh,
guy.
it's too steep. Shoot at the other guys.
Yeah, okay. We'll do
Yeah.
that then.
Yep.
No hits.
No hits. Does the good guys have any shots?
Nope.
Nope. So we'll go straight into combats.
Is still Elendil's heroic
Combat against the siege captain or siege crewman. So what is the roll? Oh,
Success.
double 6. Wounds him on 4s, and he's wounded. And he continues on
charges
to
the next guy there.
charges this guy over here. Okay. So should we just take that one?
Why not? Oh, that's a bad roll.
Can I get it to 6? 5.
5.
Do you have
how
2
many-
mites?
Elendil got 2 mites. We just spend those 2 last remaining.
Should you check banner reroll first?
You think you might?
we
win?
might
do.
We
we
might
just
first.
do-
We might it to up to a 5.
Yeah, and then we use our banner roll.
Yeah.
Come
so we can get a
on!
6.
No.
Oh.
Okay. So he wins that one and
And
kills him on a 4. And he is indeed dead. Okay. So then we have
Some
two ladder fights.
We did bad.
2 versus 1 there.
2 versus 1 and 2 versus 1. It's a 4 from the Numenor.
6 from the orcs.
Okay, so the orcs try to kill him on a 5. One of them. Oh, he's
there.
dead. Okay. And the next fight.
Wins
And we
again.
win that one as well. Wins him on a 5.
Kills him.
Kills him as well. You're on a roll. And then the last thing,
We have
next to last thing, it's
2.
battering ram. So you wound the gate on a 4. So the gate now has 1 wound left. And last fight, it's the 2 slaughtering orcs rampaging across the battlefield.
How did it work?
Two-handed.
200?
Yeah.
Okay. And we win that one. Can you roll another 6?
No!
But those 2 have now killed like 5 dwarves or something.
Yeah.
5
And that one guy there killed
Yeah.
4.
Okay. But that means that the good side has won. They now have...
No, but we killed one.
Yeah, we killed one! It's
Killed
1,
one, so-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
14.
14, 15 Isildur.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Oh,
Alright,
You
so
get
we
to-
miscalculated, so indeed the good side has won. Congratulations, epic handshake.
Thank you.
Alright, but it is how it should be. None of the good heroes died, and it's just as we wanted to be narrative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty many epic fights.
Yeah, so we'll come back with a post-battle rep breakdown. So welcome back, and please join us for our post-battle battle rep breakdown. So congratulations,
Thank you.
good side won.
Thank you.
So how did you feel it went?
Very well.
Mm.
It was a 5-hour battle, hard fought on both sides.
Yeah.
It was very fun. I've never played a siege before.
No, I don't think I've played a siege in about 10 years or something. So it's it takes a bunch of times to manage all the battles.
Yeah.
Especially we had a big force outside as well.
Yes.
But I think that was for the good side advantage, because this was about 1,000 points of orcs against about 1,200 points of good.
Yeah.
And in a siege you usually have twice the amount of troops the other side has. So yeah.
We didn't expect this to be balanced, but having that force in front of the walls makes a huge difference.
So yeah. So we played it thematic, of course. There was supposed to be a third of the force outside, so we deployed all the warg riders, as you would, on the outside, and that was a disgraced captain outside the gates trying to prove themselves. So of course he had to charge Gil-galad.
yeah, all the best heroes from the goose side.
Yeah, they charged everything and they were slaughtered.
Yeah.
And then of course we had the gatekeeper, the disgruntled orc on the outside, knocking on the door when the warg attack failed. And one of the captains rushed forward outside.
All the two-handed.
All the two-handed orcs. But they did good. They killed. They took one wound off Elrond.
Yeah, and they slowed down the ladders and the battering ram so that we weren't able to knock down the doors. The door had only one wound left.
Yeah.
So a turn or two more, and the gate would have been opened, and we could just pour through.
But I think the siege tower did make the landfall a bit better for you.
There was no hits from the catapults.
No, we hit it. We hit once
Once.
Once.
because we have during the entire game I think we managed to hit with the catapults twice.
Yeah.
Once
Yeah, that's true.
the shot was deflected off the battering the siege tower, and the other time it killed another guy, I think.
Yeah.
So it went very poorly with the shooting. We had one cool
Decent
shot
shots, at least.
on top of the battering on the top of the siege tower, killing 3 elves.
Yes.
But we had really good shooting from the elves that was
Yeah.
standing on the siege tower.
Yeah, and to mention, we also had some orc bows killing at the few last turns, killing dwarves and one
Yeah.
Niminoran at least.
In the end, they did good, but
A last stand.
yeah. So the elves did good. They killed 2 of the captains with shooting, managing your one objective. But I think it would have been it would have continued a couple of turns more if you didn't manage all the models on the battlements and didn't kill one of my captains. But you would have gotten me to 25%, and then gotten 15 models on battlements as well.
And since we played using the old rules, the orcs, when they were broken and failed their courage test, they didn't disappear. They ran towards their board edge.
Yeah.
So if not, it would have been down to 25%
Pretty quickly.
pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But our most valuable players,
Yeah.
I'd have to say Elendil.
Elendil, yeah.
We got him into fights with some support, and using his free heroic combat, he just steamrolled over everything.
Yeah, he was great. our most valuable orc
Yes.
was this awesome spear-wielding orc. He was part of a sortie of 4 orcs on the right side of the battlefield. He was 2 of his mates were killed by shooting, so that was him and another spear orc.
Yes.
They were charged both, trapped inside the building, and the other guy won the combat and killed one, and he won the combat and killed one, and then his mate was killed, and then he was surrounded by 4 other guys.
Later on, yeah.
Yeah.
First he was charged by 2, and he killed one of those.
Yeah.
And then he was charged by 4, and he killed one of those. And then the other guys didn't bother, so one guy charged him,
They got scared.
and they fought in a couple of turns, and then he killed him finally.
Yep.
And he was well on his way to climb the siege tower and kill the elves on top.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we killed totally 4 or 5 guys.
Yeah, he will become an orc captain in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So a good victory, as we wanted a good victory because it's thematically correct.
Fits the story.
Yeah. So yeah.
So this Siege of Barad-dûr leads into next week's battle report, and that will be the last alliance.
Yes.
So the good force weren't able to draw Sauron out into this battle, but he will face them on the battlefield next Saturday.
His stronghold is now fallen, and Sauron must now face the good forces on the field of battle himself.
Yes.
So please join us next week for the epic Battle of the Last Lines. I have been your host, Andreas Norwegian Viking. Along with me is...
And while
And we have also been joined today by 2 guests, Andreas and Sebastian. So I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, please like, comment, share and subscribe.
and support your Hobbit hobby.